Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Red Wolves offense will go on the attack first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Rides to back and leaves it. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. The Red Wolves will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. You're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Johnson wants to throw it. Tosses it incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bell. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The offense lining up for a first down play.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Looks into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. Cross the 30 out to the 33, engage 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Anderson wants to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
The Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Fields. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And now the offense will come onto the field again. A quick pass to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got him. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Makes the catch. It's Cano. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. Quarterback keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Anderson will throw. Finds his man. It's Stevens. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Bringing it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Now this offense is back on the field. Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Offense gets set for second down. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. They want to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field. And it's in there for a touchdown. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll move the tight end. To the ground with the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays, exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head, get to him, hit him, get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And this outing is one turning it on. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Hamilton. At the 40, there he goes. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Johnson looking to throw. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Cano. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Cano. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Complete on 3rd down. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. And it's in for a touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Firing to the right, complete. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll run it from the gun. Sweet cut there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed near the marker is Cano. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
And first down for the offense.
Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure coming. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
Set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. And the quick shuffle pass. There he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Pulls it in. It's Cano. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll line up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Cano. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Surging forward on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Punt is on its way. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. On the ground, it's Fields. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game. But at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process.
And Yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Red Wolves send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Reads it, fires complete. At the 35, he's open. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. UNLV looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 14 to Boise State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Anderson wants to throw. Got a man, it's Stevens. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And the Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Not going to risk a return here, calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. They go to the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quick completion to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Plucks it out of the air. The hands. The feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
Nah, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy's explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the gap.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Power football with the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Anderson will throw. He's got his man across the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything... We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that